everybody, Edo here, and this is Hidden Leaders. It is live on Kickstarter now, and Hidden Leaders is a bit of a deduction, sort of Tableau engine builder-ish, Tableau play, maybe a little guillotine in there. But basically what's going to happen in this game is at the start of the game, each player is going to be dealt one of these leaders, and these leaders are dual colors. They represent two different factions. And as a player, you are trying to win with either of the factions that are on these cards. Now, they'll be dealt out to a lot of players, and people are going to have similar factions that they're going to, and that's sort of what you're going to be deducing. But you'll get one of these, you'll know who you are, and then there are four factions, and the way they win is pretty simple. If you are black or the undead, you're looking to get these two tokens in the darker region over here, in any combination, both of them in the dark region. If you are blue, you are trying to get balance and either have the two tokens in the same region or one region apart, either order. And if you're going for red, you want the red to be two or more towards the undead or the plus side. Obviously, if it was one or more, that would be the blue condition. And green is the opposite. Green wants the green to be over there. So what's going to happen, and you know, those conditions are hidden. However, everyone knows what those victory conditions are, and much of what we're going to be doing with our cards is manipulating these on the board. Move this one up, move this one back, swap them, blah, 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 and trying to get into the faction win condition. Okay, so you're going to have 5 cards, and all of these cards are characters from the different factions. And each of which, the characters, are just whoever they are, don't really matter, but each of which have an ability, either moving characters, using the graveyard, putting things, discarding them into the wilderness, swapping cards, flipping cards. That's the sort of guillotine-ish feel, magic feel where you're manipulating a bunch of cards on the table. I want to stop for a second and say the art in this game is absolutely stellar. It's so cool. Each of the characters has so much personality. It's really fantastic. Such a joy to look at this game. It is great, and the graphic design is fantastic. But so on your turn, you have your cards, and essentially what you have to do is play a card face up in front of you, and when you do that, you are going to do its ability. And, its ability can move things, again, trade cards, swap cards, that kind of thing. If you don't want to do that, you don't want to play that, you can discard cards to the wilderness, but then you are going to draw new cards and you're going to get cards from the tableau. Now, these are all things that people are going to be looking at and thinking about, oh, he's picking up red, oh, he's picking up blue, oh, he's playing it, that kind of thing. There are lots of cards that the abilities have you play things face down, flip, look, see what somebody else has done. It's like all about building up your tableau, because in addition to the condition, if there's a tie, which there frequently are, the player with the most of that faction will win. So you're trying to, if I'm going blue, not only do I want blue to win, but I want the most blue cards. So it's a combination of what's in front of me and how can I get my cards around the table, move things around in order to get it to win when I want the game to win, when the position's right, and when I have the most stuff. These are just for the victory, the number of heroes you need face up on that calls for the end of the game. So basically, sort of like citadels, as we're building out our tableaus, once it hits a threshold, the game's over. So you're also trying to say, oh, he's at 5. Game's gonna end at 6. Oh, can I just? Oh, I used the card that lets me put another card down for my hand. That kind of thing. It's very clean. The abilities are interesting. It plays well. For a small form card game with a little bit more going on, I like it. You are ultimately doing, it is strategic, but there's a lot of deduction going on and you don't necessarily see everything, so it's a hidden information game that you need to want to play that. But I do think it's well done. I passed some feedback on some iconography stuff, which I think could be tuned up a little bit, but by and large, it's easy to learn and play, and most of the coolness comes from the text on the card, and you figure it out as you go. So anyway, Hidden Leaders. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks. Bye.